Honorable Dr. Sri Alexander Namtari, Minister of Works, Honorable Excellencies, Honorable Dean of the Diplomatic Corps, Ambassadors and High Commissioners and members of Diplomatic Corps, Most Reverend Simon Pope, Archbishop of Kuching, and President of the Catholic Bishops' Conference of Malaysia. We have two conferences here, Malaysia, Singapore and Brunei, and only Malaysia. Archbishop is the President of the Conference of Malaysia. Okay. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I am indeed delighted to welcome all of you and to thank you for your presence here this evening, for having taken time to come to this reception to commemorate the 12th anniversary of the election of Pope Francis. He is the 266th Pope Bishop of Rome, and according to the Catholic tradition, successor of St. Peter the Apostle and head of the Vatican City-State. Since 1929, the State of the Vatican was created with the Pact of Lateran. Argentinian Cardinal Jorge Mario Bergoglio, first Pope from the Americas. Elected as Pope of Rome, he took the name of Francis. He is the second oldest Pope in office in the modern era, behind Leo XIII, who died at the age of 93 in 1903. These last weeks, Pope Francis is seriously ill in hospital, and the concern of most Catholics, as well as no-Catholics and the people of other faiths, is on his well-being and health. His bridge-building openness to the peoples of different faiths and cultures is down to earth humility and love for the poor and marginalized has touched many. He's traveled to our part of the world recently, last September 24. Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, East Timor and Singapore have made him more visible and close to us in the Southeast Asian context. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all for their expressions of prayer, support and good wishes for his speedy recovery conveyed to the Nuncio these past weeks. The Holy See, main concern under the guidance of Pope Francis, is the authentic well-being of the people, both material and spiritual, promoting peace and reconciliation at every level of society, and human fraternity through our inter-religious dialogue, mainly with the Abrahamic religion. This year, Ramadan largely coincides with Lent, which for Christians is also a period of fasting, supplication, conversion, piety, and acts of mercy. Maybe this evening we will take a little space and suspend a little our fasting. In a few weeks after Ramadan and Lent, a church of Chaldeans will be inaugurated in Ur in Mesopotamia. Today is Iraq. 4 years after Pope Francis' visit to that site, the church is envisioned as a landmark and pilgrimage destination akin to the Abrahamic house in the United Arab Emirates, by focusing on shared values, embracing diversity, and hopefully will become a place of pilgrimage not only for Iraqis, but also for believers worldwide, both Christians and Muslims, since Abraham is our common father. These past years, Pope Francis advocated tirelessly and repeatedly for peace, an end to violence and ceasefire for the many conflicts around the world. All of us are witnessing the tragic wars taking place in the world and the painful consequences of horrors and inhuman suffering for many populations. Pope Francis constantly repeats that war is always a defeat for everyone and brings only death and destruction. In almost every speech, public speech, he exhorts to pray for peace. He tries to be close to everyone suffering and shows his solidarity with the suffering innocent peoples. He calls every day by telephone to the parish priest in Gaza, even from Timor-Leste. At the table when we were together, he called always every day the parish priest in Gaza to express his closeness to that community and to the thousands of refugees who found shelter in the parish premises. At the end of this short speech, I would like to take this opportunity to thank Monsignor Marco Sprizzi, Counselor of this Nunciature and Charge d'Affaires ad interim resident East Timor, as he terminated his mission after 6 years of dedicated service here and has already left for his new assignment as President of the Labor Office of the Apostolic See in the Vatican. To conclude, I would like to express my thanks to Mrs. Caroline Sun and other women, the staff of the Nunciature, all volunteers, as well as to the Nunciature Chapel Choir, conducted by Mr. Mark Nathaniel, for their dedication, enthusiasm, and efficiency in organizing this celebration. Above all, I wish to express my sincere appreciation and warm, heartfelt gratitude to the Yo family for their very generous sponsorship of this event, as every year. Thank you very much. Once again, once more, many thanks to all of you gathered here, wishing you a pleasant evening. God bless all of you. Thank you.